Roblox, that silly little game your kids like to play, just hit 90 million users worldwide. Roblox is a game more about building your own games than even playing. However, our younger kids enjoy going in there and playing the levels that have been created and curated by people who use Roblox. The game has reached 90 million users, mostly due to its worldwide launches and being available in other languages. The company also announced this week that it's worth more than $2 billion. So it's very clear that Roblox is a huge success, and it's greatly because of our kids. Roblox has been considered social gaming from the very beginning, since the levels are mostly user-generated content. Yes, there are levels that are curated by the developers of the game to make sure that they meet all the requirements, but there's also ways to make new friends and go play the levels that they've created without anybody saying that it's okay or not okay. In fact, it's kind of hard to play the game to its fullest extent without meeting new people. This has become a concern for a lot of parents whose kids enjoy playing Roblox. To help you understand a little more about how Roblox works and what I think about it, I actually spent some time in the game, and here's what I thought.
So I played some Roblox, and here I am trying to play this game. It's interesting because what it does is it allows you to play some user-generated levels, and there are parental guidelines built in that will let you set up privacy settings, security settings. The problem is when you do this, most of those settings cause you to not be able to play many of the games. Now you just saw another person on the map. That's because I have privacy settings turned off, which means I can have other players in these levels with me, which they would be anyway, but they could even communicate with me. And I did get some friend requests after just one day. Now you may see my name is Sweet Tart Girl. I set myself up to be 13 years old just to prove that there's no age verification. You do what you want. So this game stays on my uninstall list because of the potential for predators to use it to groom kids, because there are as many adults on here playing as there are kids. Also, there's no way to set that. You can have a password to set the security settings, but there's no way to ensure that that won't destroy their ability to play the game. And so that would be annoying for the kid as well as for you. And so, yeah, I just recommend that this game be something that they play with you or while you're around. And as you can see, I did a lot of failing at this game, but it's interesting and clever. So there you have it. Thanks.
So as I mentioned, there are parental controls available in Roblox, and these parental controls are password protected. The issue is, it kind of cripples gameplay a little bit because you're limited to only the pre-approved curated content that's in there. You can't just make new friends and go find new levels to play. You're stuck to only playing the ones that are made available by the developers of the app. The other major red flag for me is that there is no age verification. So if you're the kind of hands-off tech parent who says your kids are fine online, you don't have to worry about it, they're not out looking for weirdos online, well, you don't know who they're talking to in Roblox. I made an account, as I mentioned in the video, of a 13-year-old girl, and I'm not a 13-year-old girl, just to see if it asked me to prove it in any way, and they didn't. This is what I'm talking about. Anybody can go on to games like Roblox, say they are who they're not, and trick your kid into becoming their friend, if that's allowed. And I promise you, if you've turned off the ability to make new friends and chat in Roblox, your kids are going to ask you to turn it back on. So you want to be sure to stick to your standards, and don't change those settings, because 90 million users is a lot of people to have access to while you play a game like that. It's unfortunate that games like Roblox that are so interesting and possibly even educational for our kids have this social aspect to them that can make them dangerous. That's why, as parents, if we're going to allow our kids to use the good things on the internet and on their smartphones and tablets, we have to be able to block them from the bad or dangerous things. Thank you for watching and for listening. I'm Michael Prince with BecauseFamily.org, FamilyTechBlog.com.